glum, glum pumpkin, and there's some crumb dumb thing wrong with me. There's no song with me. Oh, can't you see that I'm not Snoopy? I'm just a glum, glum.
How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of. All we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think...
Modern parents, letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone in another line of work. Been a pie or something.
Great Halloween parties begin at Walgreens. Candy, party decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. An orphan. I'm an orphan. Nobody will adopt me. Nobody. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins, or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkins, never. But I can't help it. That's the way I was carved. Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone in another line of work. Been a pie or something. But now, nobody wants me, and tonight's Halloween! Tomorrow, I'll be just like a Christmas tree on December 26th. Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween?
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
What a pity. What a pity.
It just isn't fair. How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of.
I feel so sorry for him. Poor little guy.
I've never seen him smile.
He doesn't have anything to smile about.
Trick or treat indeed. Off with you. The idea! This is sheer bribery. You'll not get a treat here. And you'd better not try any of your tricks, or I'll have the police on you. Why don't you get honest jobs? The idea. Modern parents. Letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
That is no excuse, young man, for robbing and threatening honest citizens.
But can I at least have a pumpkin?
Ralph, dear, and he knows best. Pumpkins cause fires and they attract fruit flies. Now you go to sleep. There's a good boy. And tomorrow we'll go to the museum and look at the rocks.
Yuck. Boy, that is one mean lady.
I don't know, Andy.
Oh, come on, Ann. Don't tell me you're going to be fair again.
Well, I don't think she's really mean. I mean, I just think she's forgotten what it's like to be a kid.
A kid? Are you kidding? Aunt Agatha wasn't never a kid.
Well, I'll admit it is a little hard to imagine. And anyway, Ralph's our problem right now.
Right. We gotta figure out a way to help Ralph. Now, let's see. Well, we could smuggle a parachute into his room, or threaten Aunt Agatha with income tax invasion, or,
Pumpkin!
Pumpkin? What do you mean, pumpkin? You're always yelling pumpkin.
A pumpkin! That's what Ralph needs. Don't you see, Andy? We can't get Ralph out, but we can get a pumpkin in.
Where'd we get a pumpkin? All the pumpkin's been taken.
Let's see now. We'll need a flashlight to light the pumpkin's insides with, and some rope to pull it up to Ralph's window, and...
Oh, yeah? And just what is your big old fat plan to carry a big old fat heavy pumpkin from there to here?
Well, that's the easiest part. Answer your question?
Okay. So now we got a big old fat way to transport a big old fat pumpkin. Now all we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think...
It just stands to reason that if there's a little boy here who needs a pumpkin, there just has to be a pumpkin out there someplace that needs a little boy.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, a book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween? I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. An orphan. I'm an orphan. All my sisters and brothers got good homes. Even my revolting cousin Stanley. But nobody will adopt me. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins, or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkins, never.
If a boy needs a pumpkin, then a pumpkin needs a boy. Now, that's about like saying that if a boy needs an ice cream cone, an ice cream cone needs a boy. Oh, come on.
Well, it may sound funny, but we are determined to find a pumpkin. Aren't we, Arthur?
We could steal somebody else's pumpkin.
Andy, you can't make somebody happy by making somebody else sad.
Ever try it?
No, I don't think it's fair.
I know. It isn't fair. You know, we better find a pumpkin pretty quick. or we're gonna run out of Halloween.
Yes, I know. It does seem to be getting sort of hopeless. Andy, look! A pumpkin!
Why couldn't I have been an apple? People don't expect so much out of apples. 1 month old, and it has been. And nobody will want me tomorrow.
We want you! We want you now!
Oh, no. No, you're making a mistake. You don't understand. Nobody wants me. I'm a glum pumpkin.
Oh, you're a beautiful pumpkin. And you're going to make a glum little boy terribly happy.
I am? I'm gonna make a glum little boy terribly happy? I am? I can't believe it. If only I had hands, I'd pinch myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my very own life, too. I just can't believe this is happening to me.
Hey, we better get started. We're running out of Halloween again. Push them along.
You are heavy. Here we are. Ready?
Let her go.
I'm Freddy Krueger, and you're invited to my special get-together. But beware, you may never leave. Dial this number now. I've got some grisly details for you. And if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
$2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Still ahead on 27 News, Jim Morris has a report on Friday the 13th, and we'll tell you about a fundraising event in Dauphin County.
You're watching 27 News from the heart of Pennsylvania.
44. Car 44. Roscoe speaking. Sergeant, sir, you may find this difficult to believe, but I have just witnessed something unique, I think, in the annals of crime. I have just observed the following. One jogger, male, exceeding the speed limit by at least 30 miles an hour. One pumpkin color, also exceeding the speed limit by at least 20 miles an hour. One cat colored, disturbing the peace. 3 ghosts, one with 4 wheels. Wheels, not feet. The other 2 ghosts had only 1 wheel. 1 wheel each, that is. No, sir. Nothing stronger than coffee. No, sir. There is no record of insanity in my family. No, sir. Not until today, that is. Roscoe, I want to apologize for doubting your... This is a wish I was afraid to wish, because I was so sure it'd never come true.
But it is! It is true! You're the most beautiful, most wonderful pumpkin in the whole wide world.
Well, you were certainly right, Annie. That pumpkin was just right for Ralph.
Yes, and Ralph was just right for the pumpkin. Oh, but wait a minute. we're not through yet.
No. We got business with Aunt Agatha.
She certainly won't even let Ralph keep his pumpkin unless we can show her that she was young once herself.
Right. She's a pretty big girl not to remember that she was once a little girl.
Aunt Agatha. Agatha? Aggie. Remember how it was when you were 9 years old? Try to remember, Aggie, when it was Halloween. And you were young, too. Like Ralph. Don't you remember? It was such a lovely time when you were 9. And it was Halloween.
Oh, yes. I was 9 years old and dressed like a terrible witch, and I had the splendid, awful, terrifying, beautiful pumpkin.
And you went trick-or-treating, I'll bet you.
Trick-or-treating? Oh, what fun. It was the one time of the year when we could do lovely, horrible things, not get punished.
And you scared them out of their wits, too.
Out of their loving, grown-up wits. They understood us, didn't they?
Yes, Aggie. They understood why children liked Halloween. Little children like you. And like Ralph.
Ralph. Oh, Ralph. Why, hello, pumpkin. Where did you come from? We needed you, Ralph and I. What took you so long? My, aren't you terrifying?
We'd better give them something quickly, my dear, or they may do something terrible to us.
That's right, trick or treat us, or we'll do something horribler than any horrible thing you've ever heard of. Trick or treat.
Oh, Ralph, horrible than that. A very merry hello and a happy new year.
Well, they come as if from outer space in a variety of weird guises. Defender, Pac-Man, asteroids. To fans, they represent a challenge. But to critics, as Terry Drinkwater reports, they are a menace.
Come on in. It's almost another world here in the video arcades of America. 1 billion games are played every month, a quarter each for Escape, which can last a long time if you're skilled. Pit yourself against the computer. Millions, mostly teenagers, have. So many, in fact, that psychologists are beginning to worry that some youths are becoming spaced out on the space games.
You can't get hooked on it.
Are you?
Yeah. It keeps on making you play the game. Once you start to play it for a while, you keep on playing it.
Any normal person would want to beat the machine.
And you come back?
Oh, sure.
Again?
Oh, sure.
Again?
Yeah.
Many cities have reacted by making the arcades off-limits to all under 17 from 8 to 3. This is the after-school rush in Oakland. Long hours at the screens, psychologists say, can lead to extreme introversion, youngsters communicating in a video fantasy land and not with their peers or parents.
It's not addictive in the sense of a drug dependency where you're going to have withdrawal symptoms, but it is physically, you can become physically dependent upon it because you get an arousal and then a relaxation response. It's the same as a roller coaster or gambling or playing cards intensely.
Many teenagers are frank in admitting their dependency.
Well, it's the moving lights partly. Some of these games are really hard to do. It just takes a lot of skill, hand-eye coordination, and it doesn't cost as much as some other things, and it's legal.
Yeah, it's addictive. It is. Because you sit there and you just want to play it more and more.
We don't really prefer to use the word addictive. We think it's associated with negative connotations. We prefer to use the term compelling and highly popular, which obviously they are.
And the manufacturers add they teach a bit about computers, too. This is the current craze game, Pac-Man.
I like the little man. He's really neat. He eats up all the other things, you know.
How about that Pac-Man song that I hear around here all the time?
Yeah, you sing it a lot. You hum it.
Indeed, and play it on the jukebox at full volume. Psychologists remind us every younger generation has to have something to scare adults. Right now, all of this is certainly it. Terry Drinkwater, CBS News, San Francisco.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street. No! No! She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me, please!
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
The following program is rated PG. P is for phantoms and G is for ghosts. It's also rated SS for slightly scary and FF for family fun. So watch it with your family because this show has something for everybody. Really.
Great Halloween fun. Pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
Hey, kids, here comes Peter Pumpkin. For a safe Halloween, do what Peter does. Wear a light-colored costume short enough so you don't trip. If you wear a mask, make sure you can see. Makeup's better. Don't crisscross the street. Call on one side, then the other. Parents, set boundaries, and it's time to be home. Carry a flashlight for extra safety. And let's all have a safe Halloween.
Lamb Chop, are you in there? Hey, Charlie Horse,
Where's Lamb Chop?
Beats me.
Charlie Horse, we have to get going. Where's Lamb Chop?
She was here a minute ago.
Yeah, well, where is she now?
Maybe I scared her off.
Scared her off? What are you talking about? Oh, will you get rid of that thing?
Why? I thought you said you were doing a spooky, scary TV show.
In the studio, not in the house. Besides, today, you're going to have to be extra kind to your little sister.
Why start now?
Because she is terribly upset. Lamb Chop just doesn't like scary stuff.
Oh, come on. I never met a kid who didn't like ghosts, ghouls, monsters. Lamb Chop is such a baby.
That's not nice.
Nice? You aren't nice. Work with Mr. Rogers. He's nice. I'm nice, too, but I'm not going.
What is she doing under the bed?
Oh, come on. You're such a baby.
Charlie Horse, she is not a baby. Don't call people names.
Yeah.
If she's scared, she's scared.
Yeah, and I'm not going.
Charlie Horse, come here.
Face it, Sherry. She may be a lamb, but she's got the heart of a chicken.
I don't like your attitude.
Yes, and you can ground me. You can punish me. You can take away my shopping privileges, but I am not going into that studio.
Oh. Why not?
Because the Phantomum lives there.
The Phantomum?
She means the Phantom. You know, somebody that you know is there, but nobody ever sees him. And the Phantom lives in that studio. That's just a rumor. You see, the Phantom has a room in that studio.
Oh, Lamb Chop.
Look, the Phantom is just a character in an old movie. He wore a mask and a cape. And he haunted the Paris Opera House. The Opera House? Oh, well, maybe this is a different Phantom, and he likes TV better. Lamb Chop, that's ridiculous. Not everybody likes opera, you know. How come he wore a mask? Because in the movie, this guy's face was grotesque and disfigured. Oh!
Lamb Chop, there is no such thing as a phantom. This studio is not haunted. These old Sunshine Studios are where they filmed the great monster movies.
Yeah, really, Dracula, Frankenstein, my role models.
And the roles are going to be played by two of your favorite actors, Alan Thicke and John Byner.
Give them my regards.
So, Sherry Lewis and her merry band of actors are going to visit my studio. Oh, won't they be surprised with the special welcome I've prepared for them? I can hardly wait. But now the hour approaches. Soon they shall see what talents I really possess. Soon it will be showtime.
You're a beautiful guy, won my heart off the shelf. You're so gorgeous that I just might kiss you myself. Oops. Sorry, babe, I work alone. Come in.
Oh, please don't tell me you're Alan Thicke.
Okay. I'm Kermit the Frog, Ribbit.
Here you are in my humble studio.
Oh, this isn't humble. It's crummy.
Oh, my. The incredible Mr. Alan Thicke.
Please, you don't have to call me Mr. Incredible Alan will be fine. And you are?
Overwhelmed. I'm the owner, Hubert Wimperdink. And have I said what an honor it is to have you here?
No, but it's never too late.
You are my favorite actor in the whole world.
And you, sir, are a man of impeccable taste.
And you are to be our Dracula?
It was my dentist's idea. This way the caps are deductible.
You'll be just perfect for the elegant old vampire. I can see you now just charming the wings off a bat, sucking the blood from your victims.
You may have me confused with my agent.
Mr. Thicke, I am so excited.
Good, go with that. Let it out.
After so many years to have all you wonderful actors in the studio again.
Yes, especially working for scale. I hope Sherry appreciates me as much as I do.
Oh, Lamchop, come on. It's just make-believe.
You could make believe it down in the show, but I'm staying home.
No, you can't.
I can. I've got my constitutional rights.
That's constitutional.
Exactly.
Lamchop, the audience is going to be so disappointed if you're not in the show. And besides, who knows, you might like it. Scary stuff is lots of fun.
It may not be for everyone.
Scary shows are great to do.
I think I'd rather not.
Evil faces everywhere.
I know one that won't be there.
A lot of creepy, crawly things.
I feel my head, it's hot.
There may be a witch or two.
I feel like I got the flu.
Dracula may play a part.
I feel sick inside.
Oh, it will be lots of fun.
Remember me to everyone.
I gave my word that you'd be there.
So tell him that you lied.
And you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Gee, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Hey, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
But you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Gee, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Hey, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
But you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
If you do what you should do what Sherry asks of you, you will get a toy or two, in case you didn't know.
A toy? Oh, well, if that's the case, I will go to my room and watch TV, something nice and quiet. If I come across an action show, I just sit right by it. For action I can handle, I would choose watching Mr. Rogers change his shoes.
Creaky doors and rattling chains.
Now I'm having stomach pains.
You might sing with Frankenstein.
I'd rather eat a bee.
Dracula, I hear, is sweet.
To someone he's about to eat.
Lamb chop, it's all make-believe.
To you, but not to me.
And you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Gee, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Hey, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
But you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Gee, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Hey, you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
But you gotta go.
I don't wanna go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Hey, if you wanna play on my baseball team today, Lammy, let me hear you say you will do the show.
Your baseball team? Well, if that's the case, I will go get the doctor on the phone. Tell him I'm feeling sickly. I got a hunch he's gonna say he's gotta see me quickly. What do I tell him? I would like to know.
Ask him if he'd like to do the show.
But you got it, I don't want it. 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 But you got it, I don't want it.
But you gotta, you'll go.
No,
go,
no,
go,
no,
go,
no,
go. You'll go.
And oh,
hey, I think I know how we can settle this now. We could leave little Lamb Chop home.
Home?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Alone?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Home alone? I'm going.
It'll be just like the old days. We had them all. Dracula, Frankenstein, all the great creatures of the night.
Are you forgetting Letterman?
Letterman? Was he a monster?
Not till they gave Jay Leno the Tonight Show. Ba-dum-ting! But seriously.
Well, I must be off.
Okay.
Welcome the other actors. Your costume is in the hall.
All right.
Just take it off the rack.
Well, usually I don't wear off the rack, but anything for friends.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Oh, he is weird. He's not playing quite with the full deck. He's one pant leg shy of a suit. 3 pickles short of a sandwich. He's somewhat bizarre, but he's cute.
There, Bella. It won't be long now. Yes. It's my turn tonight. I'll get my revenge for a lifetime of disappointments. All those great parts they didn't let me play. Dracula, Frankenstein. I'll play them all and none will be the wiser. Little hair, little makeup. I can look like anyone, imitate anyone's voice. I'm an actor extraordinaire. I'll strike terror in their cowardly hearts. Don't worry, Bella. I won't hurt them. It's all just for fun. Scaring is my life. The world is made of mice and men. That saying's very true. But though I'll chase the men away, I'll save the mice for you.
Well, what do you think?
Absolutely blood-curdling.
And that's just rehearsal. I saved my best curdling for the show.
You just have to be John Viner.
That's what it says on my tombstone, Master.
I'm such a fan. Such a fan. Do the duck voice.
Well, I don't know about that.
Please, Mr. Viner. Ever so please.
You know, it's been so long since I've done this duck voice, I may have forgotten how to do it.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Well, I hope not.
You'll be the finest Frankenstein ever. The children will eat you up.
No kidding. I'm not used to doing this. I'm used to doing comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard you can be very frightening.
Well, you must have seen my act. You know what's humbling when I think about those great actors? Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Vincent Price. I grew up on their movies. They really know how to scare an audience.
Well, now it's your turn. A challenge.
Yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I've got to change my image.
Wow. Well, I'll leave you to your devices.
All right, let's see. Put on some makeup. Change my posture.
Change my voice. Yes. The children will love my new personality. The old one was a bit dead. I'll look for my own individual beat. I'll try Boris Karloff, that's always a treat.
John Wayne as a werewolf, now that would be sweet.
Becoming a monster, it's neat.
Tonight I'm not using my great savoir-faire. For this little show I get paid by the scare. I'm nasty, disgusting, and frightfully feared. Becoming a monster, it's weird.
And maybe with all that is happening here, I could be into a whole new career. If I'm really hateful and don't get too nice, I could be the next Vincent Price.
I may find a new way of playing the ghoul. So dashing, so handsome, so dapper and cool. Surrounded by witches who sigh, ooh la la. Becoming a monster, c'est moi. I'm teamed up with Viner.
I'm working with Vic.
I hope he does monsters with all of the shtick. 'Cause I've done some probing, and I'll tell you this, I don't see how we can miss.
From all of the gossip you constantly hear,
From all of the stories that often appear,
I've learned he spent his entire career becoming a monster.
Becoming a monster,
Absolute monster.
an absolute monster.
Working as monsters.
We'll appear. Hoo-ha!
Do hurry, Mr. Viner. Sherry and the others will be here any minute.
Good. Tell them I'm preparing for my experiment.
Nearly ready, Mr. Thick?
A little more makeup and Count Dracula will be ready for his transfusion.
Too bad, Mr. Thick. It's been a grave mistake. You are about to be replaced by the real thing.
Great. Neat. Oh, my. Oh, let's get out of here.
Let's get in here.
Yeah. You go first.
You come with me. Come on, everybody, stay close.
Yeah. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Spooky.
It's okay, darling. Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe the ghost is out to lunch. Maybe you're out to lunch. I don't push! Please be careful!
Hey, Jolly-O's, wasn't that fun? Yeah, especially if you like pain. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Hey, are you all right? Are you all right? Oh, good.
Sorta.
Sorry? Yes, I'd like everybody to stay close to me. Come on, keep your eyes open.
What's the matter, Sherry? This place got you nervous, too?
I'm not nervous.
Yeah, you're nervous.
What makes you say I'm nervous?
Your palm is getting sweaty.
No, it isn't.
No, the other hand.
Wonder where Mr. Whimperdinck is. Hello?
Hey, Sherry, I knew you could throw your voice. Thought that was amazing.
I wish. I'm sorry to say that was just an echo.
Can I try one?
One what?
Echo.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna clear your throat or remove your tonsils. Listen, this is my first echo, and I want to make sure I get it right.
Hello? Hello? Nice echo, Hush Puppy.
Oh, beginner's luck.
Well, okay, guys, what do you think?
The what?
What do you think of the studio?
This place is a dump.
A dump?
No. First it needs a fresh coat of paint. Then it'll be a dump.
Kids, where is your imagination?
Mine was too scared to come into the studio. Yeah, and I don't think I got one.
One what?
Imagination.
Sure you do. You just have to know how to use it. Here you are. You're in a room that's not your cup of tea. We'll think about another place where you would rather be, and just make believe that you're there. Really pretend, and I swear it's gonna feel like you're there. Come on, try it. Try it. Hey, let's pretend that here today we're at a royal dance. His Majesty has asked me if I'd like to waltz perchance. And when they strike up the band, tenderly he takes my hand. Off to the floor we go and we start waltzing. Waltzing. What you can achieve when you make believe. When you make believe. With your imagination, you can go any place. With your imagination, you can be anyone. You can be a majorette and lead a big parade. Mount your horse so you can join a cavalry brigade. Climb into a strong canoe and paddle up the stream. Hit a baseball in the stands.
And win it for your team, yay!
You can be like Superman, who's soaring out in space.
Cinderella, just before the royal ball took place.
You can be a ghastly ghost who frightens folks away. You can be a matador in sunny Spain today. Olé! I guess our game of make-believe is coming to a close. And we will have the sort of thing they do on many shows. You'll see a curtain descend, sending a message, my friend. Much as we love, let's pretend.
Oh, yeah.
It's the end. What was that?
The Phantom! What was that?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome the wonderful Miss Sherry Lewis to the world-famous Sunshine Studios.
Hello.
I'm the owner, Hubert Wimperdink.
Is he for real?
Oh, that's nice. This is Charlie Horse and
Sean.
Hush Puppy,
Whoa.
and this is Lamb Chop.
Amazing what they're doing with Orlon these days.
One more crack like that and I'm calling a lawyer.
Oh, it was just a joke.
Yeah, well,
She's a little S-C-A-R-E-D.
I know what that is.
What?
That's spelling.
Yeah, but you know what I spelled? I spelled that you were a little scared.
A little.
Lamb Chop is convinced that this place is haunted.
By a phantom.
Oh, that old rumor.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, young lady, that my family has owned this studio for years, and we've never seen the slightest trace of a phantom.
Yeah, well, that's because he's very good at his work.
No.
Yeah.
No, we won't allow any phantoms in this studio. The only other person you'll see here is Mr. Chekhov.
What's a Chekhov?
Our janitor.
Janet.
He used to be an actor in the old days, not a very successful one, I'm afraid. A bit of a curmudgeon, but harmless.
I am not convinced.
She is not convinced.
Excuse me. Sherry, I gotta go.
Hush Puppy, you can't leave. You haven't rehearsed yet.
No, I don't gotta leave. I gotta go. You gotta go. You know?
Oh.
You know, since you're going, I think I'll go too.
Okay, Charlie. Oh, Mr. Wimperdink, where is the, little boy's room?
Easy. Down the hall, round the bend, up the stairs, through the arch, past the kitchen, across the storeroom, second door to the left.
We're gonna need cab fare.
Just go.
Come on, let's go. Okay.
Lamb Chop, would you like to go too, darling?
I don't want to go. I want to leave.
Incidentally, Miss Lewis, your actors have arrived.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where are they?
They're in their dressing room, putting on their makeup.
Ah.
They may be a while, though. It takes time to become a monster.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Tom Cruise with an overbite? Nah.
Too obvious, that went out with the Osmond brothers. All right, my darling, time to get out and do your RH positive best.
Don't worry, I have only come here to suck your blood. I love this.
All right, costume. Where's the costume? Funny? Not so funny.
Boy, Charlie Horse, it feels like we've been walking for a long time.
Yeah.
Where do you think we are?
South America is my
Yeah, well, I
guess.
hope they got a bathroom there. Oh, now wait a second. What was it? Was it a right at the stairs and a left at the portrait, or a right at the kitchen and a left at the chandelier? Which one was it, left or right? Oh, thank you very much. You know, if there's one thing I'm sure is, nice to people, they're going to be nice to you.
Don't be afraid. I've only come here to suck your blood.
Right. Don't I sound like Alan Thicke? Don't I sound like Count Dracula? My makeup magic did it again. I've become the character. That's what acting is. Becoming. And tonight, I'm becoming Count Dracula. Too bad Mr. Thicke won't be around to watch.
Boy, this place gives me the
Always
creeps.
try to be nice to people. You know, it's the golden rule. You got the gold, you can make the rule. No, I don't think that's right.
I'm sure almost did.
So, how long have you been in show business? Pardon me? Allow me to recommend for you my speech therapist. He helped cure me of dreadful accent.
Lay out. Gee.
Oh, poor dear. Obviously, you have never met royalty. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Count Dracula of Transylvania, the world's most distinguished vampire. Now for a bite. You laugh.
That's great. Oh, that's a good one. The world's most distinguished vampire.
That is true. Ask anybody. I am the Luke Skywalking of vampire.
Come on, give me a break. There's no such thing as vampires. You're one of Sherry's actors. You were hired to play the part.
No,
Yes,
niet,
yes,
niet.
yes, yes.
No, niet. Not true. If I'm not vampire, why I am living in coffin? Huh?
Low-cost housing.
Very funny.
Thank you. And if you're a vampire, how come you don't have fangs?
Because we don't do fangs in Transylvania no more. We have dental plan.
Yeah, come here. I'll tell you a secret about what we got here. Come here. Come here.
What is secret?
I had garlic for breakfast.
Wow, what is that?
Well, if you were a real vampire, you would have just keeled over from the garlic.
So me, I like Italian food.
Yeah, well, so sue me, I'm not a dumb little kid, you know? I don't believe in vampires.
Ha! You are merely little horse. You are puny pony.
what are you
are
doing?
stunted stallion. I am the undead. With all the powers of the great beyond.
Yeah, prove it.
What do you want, a resume?
A resume, yeah. And another thing, that coffin is very small. I mean, it looks cramped for a big guy like you.
No, not true. Actually, it's very roomy inside. In fact, I think of adding jacuzzi.
Let me see.
Well, I show you like
Yeah,
this.
show
Look,
me.
I'm lying down now.
Yeah.
You see? Now, do I look like my publicity picture? Huh? You believe I'm a vampire?
Sure. Just not a very smart one.
Where are Hush Puppy and Charlie Horse?
Seems like a maternity we've been waiting here.
I wonder what's keeping them.
You mean who?
Who what?
Okay, who what?
Who what?
What's keeping them?
Oh, no one.
No one is the Phantom.
No one is the Phantom?
Right.
So how can he be keeping them?
How?
Sure, if no one is the Phantom is no one, and no one can't keep anyone.
Why not?
Why not? How can someone who is no one keep anyone?
Who?
Who what?
Who's no one?
The Phantom.
The Phantom is no one?
Exactly.
Exactly what?
No, not exactly what. Exactly who?
You tell me.
Tell you what?
Now tell me who.
Who what?
Who is no one?
The Phantom is no one.
That's what I said.
No, you said no one is the Phantom.
He is?
So how can he be keeping them?
Keeping who?
Hush Puppy and Charlie Horse.
Don't ask me. I'm not a Phantom. I'm just a little kid.
There you are, Sherry.
Oh, and Mr. Wimperdink, where are Mr. Thick and Mr. Biner?
Oh, I'm sure they'll be along in a minute. They're turning themselves into monsters.
It's okay, sweetheart. And I think I'd better get started, too.
Started with what?
I'm going to be a witch.
So what else is new?
Come on, let me out of here! I want out!
Oh, this is ridiculous. Wait till I get my hands on the guy that locked me in here. I'll show him what a real monster is. One more time. 1, 2. Well, it works in the movies.
Look at that cobweb. Whew, that must have been made by some big cob. I wonder what a cob is. Must be something like a spider, you know. You know what I love about you, Charlie Horse? You're such a good listener. Oh, I passed a sign. Wait a second. That says, keep out. That must mean for girls. You want to go first, Charlie Horse? You...
How do I look, Bella? Like John Byner? Better?
My makeup has done it again. A glorious transformation. And you, my pretty, you never looked lovelier. Tonight, I play Dr. Frankenstein. And who will be the lucky person to play opposite me, whomever it is? He's in for a big shock.
Charlie Horse, you... Oh, I guess he didn't have to go at all. Oh, look at that little door. I wonder what that door is. Is this the place? Oh, look, there's somebody there. Who's that?
Welcome. We've been expecting you.
Oh, well, I'm looking for the little boy's room.
Do come in.
Thank you. Oh, hello there. I didn't think I was ever going to find this place.
Won't you sit down?
Oh, boy, this is some high-tech toilet.
Yes. Here, put this on.
What is that, a hat?
No, it's not. Put it on.
Are you sure that's not a hat?
Definitely, I'm sure.
'Cause I hate hats, you know?
It's not a hat.
Good, 'cause they squish up my ears like this. Yeah, Sherry always wants me to wear a hat when it's cold out, but I never liked it.
It's not a hat, you babbling little fool. It's a metaphysical mind melder, the latest in brain transfer technology.
Good. As long as it's not a hat.
It's not a hat. Now, with this in place, you'll be part of a grand experiment. My beautiful creation will have your brain.
My brain? You think it'll fit?
With room to spare.
Yeah, but what about me? I'm going to have a lot of trouble trying to get around without a brain.
No. You'll have his brain. A new brain.
A new brain? Oh, my. Does it come with a warranty?
Yes, fine. Anything.
Anything? Well, then I think the batteries should be included.
Yes, now, close your eyes and count to 3.
Forwards or backwards? You know I could count 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I do it both ways.
Never mind. I'll do it myself. 1.
Oh, this is exciting.
2.
I wonder if my new brain can speak French.
What?
Oh, well, you see, it's just that I've always been wanting to speak French. It's such a beautiful language with so many good-sounding foods in it.
2.5?
Wait a second. Now, wait a second.
Now what?
Would you please hold this? Take this from me for a second.
What are you doing?
I'm doing 3. Sherry told me never to talk to strangers, and they don't come stranger than you. I still think it's a hat. I won't go into that studio. I won't.
Blancha, please.
Sherry, are you listening to me?
Yes, I am listening to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said you won't go into the studio.
You left out 4 won'ts.
4 won'ts? Honey, the audience is counting on you being on the show.
There you go with that counting on you stuff. What am I, a lamb or an adding machine?
Sweetie.
Now, don't sweetie me. That studio is, Sherry, read my lips, haunted.
I don't know how you can say that. Weren't you listening to Mr. Wimperdink?
For all I know, he's the Phantom himself.
Oh, please.
No, really, what kind of name is that, Winky Dinky?
Wimperdink.
The minute I laid eyes on him, I was suspicious.
Yeah, well, I thought he was very nice.
Too nice, if you ask me.
These phantoms are all alike. A lot of sweet talking, then the minute you turn your back, they haunt your house 24 hours a day. Haunt, 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 a haunting where you go. A haunting where... Oh, they even wrote a song about it. Oh.
Lamb Chop? Lamb Chop, look! Ah! Oh. Ah! What do you think?
About what?
The nose?
It's an improvement.
Hey, you feeling a little better now?
A little.
Good, good.
Now I'm going to go take a nap.
A nap? I thought you took a nap earlier.
I need a refill.
A refill?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh, you're exhausted. Okay, you'll take a nap. And, sweetheart, I don't want you to worry about anything. Because I'm going to be right here. All right? And so you have nothing to worry about.
Yes, so the little darling has absolutely nothing to worry about. Or better still,
you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Well, we shall see about that, won't we, Bella?
I like it. Okay, sweetie, what do you think? Do you want to come with me into the studio, or do you want to just wait here until it's time for you to rehearse? Sweetie? Oh, I guess she was exhausted. Okay.
Sherry?
What, darling?
Please leave the light on.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Uh-huh. Just lock the door after you go.
I'll lock the door. See you later. Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop.
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Sherry.
Have a nice nap?
Too short. Naps are too short. Too tall. You're too tall to be Sherry.
'Cause I am a witch.
No, you're even too tall to be a witch. Get away from me.
You are right. I am the Phantom. I'm the Phantom of the studio. Your worst nightmare has come true.
Stop that, you're scaring me.
Oh, look at you, look at you. You are trembling. Oh, you are like all the others. You are a coward.
I am not a coward. Don't call me names.
Feisty, aren't we?
Yes, and I don't like your altitude. My brother, Charlie Horse, told me everything there is to know about a phantom, and you are no phantom.
Really?
Yeah, really. If you were a phantom, you would wear a mask because you had a horrible, scary, yucky face.
And what does this look like to you?
It looks like a mask.
And now you are wondering, what's underneath?
No, I will take your word for it.
You won't have to. See for yourself. Oh, my goodness. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Well, you did.
I was just going to scare you a bit for
Yes,
fun.
well, that was not fun for me. Oh, it doesn't hurt on that side. It hurts on the other side. There. That's a little better. Why do you want to scare people?
Because I think I'm good at it.
Good at it. Good at it. Aren't you good at anything else?
Well, I thought I was a good actor, but nobody would hire me.
Why not?
Don't you know?
What? Oh, your face.
Horrible, isn't it? Have you ever seen a face like that?
I've seen Sherry without makeup. You know, Mr. Phantom,
You're not scary after all.
Oh, really?
No, really. Why do you want to act like that?
It's because I had a very unhappy childhood.
You too, eh?
Well, you know, I think that... What is that?
I don't know.
I heard something, though. It's there.
Can we open up out there?
It's Mr. Thick. Alan!
I've heard of a captive audience, but why me?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Somebody must have locked you in by mistake.
I wonder who.
Hey, there you are. You got out. What a performance. Oh, boy, that was great.
What part did you like best, the pounding on the door or the help? Let me out of here.
What a kidder, what a kidder. You should have seen him trying to trick me into the coffin. You know, you did the best Count Dracula I have ever seen an actor do. Did I say something wrong?
When, Charlie?
When, Charlie, what?
When, Charlie, did you see Alan do the best Count Dracula you've ever seen an actor do?
Maybe 10 minutes ago.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
I left Lamb Chop alone in the dressing room. Excuse me.
I'll look for Mr. Biner.
Aren't you going with them?
No, that's okay. I thought, well, I'd kind of like to hear more about, you know, what you like best about me. Is it the vulnerability? Is it a leading man kind of thing? You laugh, you cry. What? I'll tell you the most amazing thing about me coming here to do this show.
Yeah?
I did it for scale.
And they all lived happily.
Ever.
Lamb Chop!
Oh, hi, Sally.
Who's this?
Oh, this is my friend, the Phantom.
The Phantom?
Yeah.
How do you do?
He's really cool.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah, he's just been telling me all about his unhappy childhood.
Oh, dear.
Mine was worse.
I just don't understand.
Mr. Chekhov, are you saying that you live in the studio?
For 30 years, I've called it home.
But why?
Because it's the only place I ever felt at home.
Yeah, but don't you have a family?
Oh, yes. A mother, father, 2 sisters, and a brother. I loved them dearly. But I'm afraid they never cared much for me.
Why not?
I'm afraid I wasn't born very pretty.
But I think that all babies are born adorable.
I wasn't.
Oh.
I was scary looking. No other children would play with me.
Yeah, but didn't they know that inside you were a nice person?
I'm afraid not. They called me names because I looked different, and they ran away. I suddenly grew angry at my empty, painful days. A life for which I didn't have a single word of praise. And more I felt myself in countless little ways turn into a monster, change into a monster. And I continued thinking, and when I began to see the kind of life that this old world decided mine would be, I thought that I'd repay the pain that it had given me. So I became a monster, a full and total monster. And I learned all the stuff that you can use for scaring people clear out of the shoes. The tricks that make great monsters what they are. All of them, they're in my repertoire. And when I add up all the frightening things I've done and think of all the scary battles I have done and won, I think that I would have to say I've had a little fun being a monster. Being a monster. But to let someone I really care for look at me and sigh. Tell me that I'm wonderful and list the reasons why. I'll stand up on a mountain and I'll sing through the sky. Terrifying monster, horrifying monster, ugly, ugly monster. Goodbye.
Bravo! Bravo!
Hush, puppy. Where have you been?
Do you mean where have I been or where did I go?
Where were you?
Well, I met the nicest man and he tried to give me a new brain.
A new brain? Oh, that's nice.
Well, I said no because it came with a hat.
Sherry, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
What is it?
It's Mr. Thick and Mr. Biner.
Oh, my goodness. Are they hurt?
Yes, deeply. They've left.
Left?
No.
They asked me to give you these.
Oh, boy. They must have been upset. This one is from John. Dear Sherry, whoever locked me in did us both a big favor.
I got to thinking, maybe I'm wrong for the part. Too nice to be nasty. I can certainly see why you hired Alan Thicke. But for me, being a monster requires too much acting. Let me know if you ever decide to do the true life story of Pat Boone. I'll be there in a flash. Love, John.
Hey, what's up?
And this one is from, hi, Charlie. This one is from, Alan. Dear Sherry and the little people.
Okay, fine. No problem. I can take a hint. You found a bigger actor to play the part of Dracula. Who'd you get, huh? Was it De Niro? Was it Pacino? Nicholson? Hoffman? I'd like to see any of them host a Miss America pageant. I don't think so. Okay, you call me next time you're just looking for another pretty face. Regards, Alan. P.S. Biner was all wrong for the part.
Oh, dear. Now what are we going to do?
About what?
About what? We've lost half our cast. No more Dracula, no more Frankenstein.
Oh, there goes our scary show. Yes! Well, it's a relief. You made the...
Perhaps I can be of help.
What?
I know a few tricks of the trade.
Yeah, but I hope they're not scary tricks because I am scared of being scared.
What you're scared of is what you don't understand.
No, what you don't understand is she's just plain scared.
Charlie, we are all afraid of the unknown.
Yeah, and you know, Lamb Chop, even scary stuff can be fun if you know how it's done.
Watch.
What you don't know can scare you. What you don't know can shake you. What you don't know can shock you.
What you don't know can make you real depressed and terribly dim. Sometimes unbelievably fearful.
Anything but happy and cheerful.
Check your shrink and he'll explain why what you don't know can hurt you. What you don't know can stun you.
What you don't know can ruin you.
What you don't know can run you into really bad situations, interfere with social relations,
even give you heart palpitations. And the plain and simple truth is, if you would like a wonderful life, there's only one way to turn. Try to know as much as you can. Learn all you can learn.
Anytime you feel the questions begin, get that great big brain of yours to kick in.
what you don't know.
Pick something.
Make up your mind.
You've had it.
Starting right now.
This minute, give it your best. Go at it.
And if you will really attack it, bet you all I've got you can hack it. And the fog will soon begin clearing.
And we'll be here clapping and cheering,
knowing there's one less thing to do on that lengthy list of what you don't know. You gotta know, or you don't know.
I'm out of here.
Get out and know all you can know. You can do it. Go!
Did you psst? Yeah, I psst. Why did you psst? Because I want to ask you something. Oh, what? Is she gone yet?
Yeah, Sherry's out of here.
Good. Now that Sherry is gone, I want to tell you guys a secret. Do you know she cut the best jokes out of this show? Great spooky stuff like, what is it that goes, ha, 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 thud?
I give up. What is it that goes ha 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 thud?
A monster laughing his head off.
I get it.
Good, now it's your turn.
Okay, my turn. Why did the ghost starch her sheet?
I give up. Why did the ghost starch her sheet?
Because she wanted everybody to be scared stiff.
That's good, that's good. Tell another one. Now you're on a roll.
Never say on a roll to a lamb.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Why didn't the skeleton want to cross the freeway?
Because he didn't have the guts.
Because he didn't have the guts, like you said.
Brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Can you imagine she cut that one, too? Oh, one more, Charlie Horse, one more.
Huh?
The fangs one.
Okay. But this is it. This is Dracula's favorite knock-knock. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Fangs.
Fangs who?
Thanks a lot, folks.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
And now, say goodnight, Lamb Chop.
Good night, Lamb Chop.
May I remind you that you have a brain, my friend. And every brain can play the game of let's pretend. If you find you're unhappy where you're at, you can change the whole scene just like that. And it really is quite simple to achieve if you totally believe in make-believe.
Oh, Sherry.
When you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz.
Presenting Sounds of the 80s. All your favorite 80s hits in one incredible collection.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. I'm so tired, and I just can't hide it. Come with me. Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher.
Audition other great sounds of the 80s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
Or send $9.99 for cassette or CD, plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Sounds of the 80s, Department 14, Richmond, Virginia. Or call 1-800-582-2555.
Presenting Sounds of the 80s. Sounds of the 80s. 18 of your favorite songs on cassette or compact disc for just $9.99. Audition other Sounds of the 80s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
Every time you go away,
Sounds of the 80s is not in stores, so call now.
To order Sounds of the 80s, call 1-800-529-5959. That's 1-800-529-5959. Or send that.
The hot groups. Their hottest hits. Presenting Sounds of the 80s. Now get all your favorite 80s hits in one dynamite collection.
something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Get Sounds of the 80s for just $9.99 on compact disc or double-length cassette. That's more than one full hour of powerful hits. Then audition other great Sounds of the 80s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime. Sounds of the 80s is not sold in stores, so call now.
To order Sounds of the 80s 1984, call 1-800-313-2400 or send us $9.99 for one cassette or one CD, plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Sounds of the 80s, Department 6, Richmond, Virginia.
Get Sounds of the 80s for just $9.99 on compact disc or double-length cassette. That's more than one full hour of...
She blinded me with time. You're too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush.
And other great Sounds of the 80s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
Please call call 1-800-592-0077. That's 1-800-592-0077, or send $9.99 for cassette or CD, plus $3.95 shipping and handling to Sounds of the 80s, Department 15, Richmond, Virginia. Or call now 1-800-592-0077.